Hello everyone, welcome back to Genshin Impact. Today to put Wanderer back in the party, but today we need to get caught up on more side shit because I'm missing events.
This had better be important.
I am missing the chance to play events because I don't have this random side quest completed, and it's annoying me. Gotta do that.
Hey, you two!
No. Oh yeah, I don't
Margaret?
play.
What are you doing here?
My cat's gone missing. Have you seen it?
Do you mean Diona?
No, not her. I imagine Diona's probably still in the tavern.
Is that racist?
I mean, little Princey. Prince was just home, now he's gone.
You named a
Did you
cat friend.
seriously think Diona was a house cat?
This is a bit worrying. What if Prince can't find his way home?
Nah, you're always such a big softie. But aren't we in the middle of something?
I mean, we're always in the middle of
Sarah
something.
and Charles need our help urgently too. Let's go and see Jean first.
You're on the way to see Jean? What a coincidence.
Paimon thought you were looking for a cat.
Yes, I wanted to see if Jean could help look for my cat.
Isn't that a little below the
Seriously?
headmaster of the Knights of
You want
Favonius?
Jean to help look for your cat?
What's wrong with that?
She's the headmaster of the
Jean's
Knights
a
of
really
Favonius.
nice person.
Such a solid line of reasoning.
Please mention it to Jean from me. I'll treat you to a brew at Cat's Tail later.
That's hilarious.
Hey! Hey! Ugh, unbelievable. Guess the case of Prince the Missing Cat is now added to the agenda for our meeting with Jean.
And this, boys and girls, is why you don't let your cat be an indoor-outdoor cat. Because not only is it bad for the environment, but it's bad for your little fur buddy's safety. House cats need to be house cats. Hi, Jean.
Thank you for coming on such short notice, Honorary Knight. I know you must be busy. Well, to make a long story short, there's a particular matter at hand that the Knights requires your assistance with. Yes, it has been one thing after another recently. Neither myself nor any of the Mondstadt garrison are able to catch a moment of peace.
A lot of your
I
garrison's
have
lazy, to be
recently
fair.
received multiple reports from the Knights of someone within the Lawrence clan having close dealings with the Fatui.
Patui.
Fatui? Again?
Patui.
But who are the Lawrence clan?
There was a dark period in Mondstadt's history when the aristocracy ruled over the city. The hard-won freedom that followed with the fall of Decorabian was lost once again as slavery spread throughout the land. The first Dandelion Knight, Vanessa, spearheaded the revolution that overthrew the old aristocratic system and established the Knights of Favonius, leading Mondstadt to become the city that you see today.
I read that comic.
The aristocrats that had oppressed the people of Mondstadt were none other than the Lawrence clan.
Oh, Paimon gets it. So the clan's descendants are now scheming with the bad guys to carry out more dubious deeds.
We suspect as much, though we have yet to obtain any solid evidence. The reason I summoned you here today is to ask you to help us further investigate this matter.
But why me? Why does everything have to be my job?
Unfortunately, the Knights of Favonius and the aristocracy have been at odds with one another for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like they
We've
would
already
be.
considered every possible way of resolving our differences, but it seems the descendants of the aristocracy remain antagonistic towards the Knights.
Shocking.
No matter what stance we take when dealing with them, the outcome is always the same. Our efforts only result in adding more fuel to the
That's
flames.
such a cool sealed shield.
We could come knocking on their door on the grounds of a search warrant, but if the investigation were to come up empty, I'm afraid tensions and distrust would only increase. All of our past efforts would have been wasted. You are in fact the best candidate to represent the Knights of Favonius, but you need not emphasize your role as the honorary knight. You're a traveler from a distant land, and you can approach the aristocrats in this way.
I'm a
Once you
Martian.
come to friendly terms with the Lawrence clan, you should be in a good position to learn more of their possible connections with the Fatui.
I'm also a Martian.
Whoa. Leave it to Master Jean to come up with such a thorough plan.
Perhaps such plans have become second nature after all the diplomatic issues I've dealt with.
Poor Jean.
The name of the Lawrence clan member in question is Schubert. Lately, he can often be found strolling near the northern city walls.
Time to
It is
kill him.
said that he is difficult to get along with due to his temperamental disposition, but if we approach him calmly, then things should go off without a hitch. Thanks again for your help. If you run into any snags along the way, I'll do anything in my power to support you.
Thanks, Jean. To war! I hate aristocrats. Let the record show I stand on board with the rebellion. Fuck the aristocrats. Let that be on the official record.
The wind rises. Too slow.
You look like a dickhead already.
Who are you?
Hello. We're here too.
Shouldn't he recognize me because I beat the dragon?
Hello? What's wrong? Did you just say what's wrong?
What's good, my homie?
And I suppose you think that you can simply strut up here and greet me in such an noble and vulgar manner?
Oh, hello.
Given that I don't recognize you,
Hi, Gas.
I can only assume that you are a traveler of some variety. I'll have you know that you are speaking with the Schubert Lawrence,
How are
a blood
you?
descendant of the magnanimous nobility.
You're gonna be fun to deal
If you
with.
wish to
I
address
hate you
me,
already.
you'd best consider your words more carefully. Such nonchalant manners are inadmissible and will never do.
I killed a dragon.
If you're somehow capable of understanding anything I've said, then you will get down on your knees, apologize for your negligent
Your skin is
actions,
melting?
and give me a proper introduction.
Why?
That is the appropriate etiquette.
I'm gonna kill this
That's
guy.
etiquette? Hyman's never heard of something so complicated before.
God, I hate aristocrats.
In former times, when people knew their place and respected traditions, such conduct was only basic courtesy when greeting a nobleman. And neglecting your manners would result in a swift whipping. Look at the world now.
Oh, the adhesives
Rules
irritating. That
have
makes
been
sense.
thrown to the wayside and
That
manners
sucks, I'm sorry.
forgotten. I cannot bear to see such degradation.
It's no wonder the aristocracy fell. Yeah, it's no wonder your shit fell apart,
What
asshole.
did you say? You dare question the dignity of the nobility?
I sure do.
I'll have you know that though the Lawrence clan is in decline, myself and others of noble blood are looking for a chance to restore our rightful
If
honor.
you touch me, I will
Just
break
look
every
around.
bone in your
The
body.
people are unruly and undisciplined. I, however, strive to retain the elegance and etiquette of the nobility. After all, we are of a completely different breed by birth.
Yeah, this is why your people aren't in charge of shit anymore, is because you're a bunch of assholes. And this is why the knights are in charge, because the knights are cool and you're a bunch of dicks. I haven't even said anything yet!
Save your words. I find your manners and bearing repulsive. I have nothing to discuss.
I like how it
tonight
shows his
with
butt
you.
when you did that.
Besides, I am in no way obligated to instruct commoners on basic courtesies.
I'm gonna kill this guy.
Now I have more pressing matters to attend to. I'll take my leave.
So many problems could be solved so much faster if I was allowed to break his
This
arms.
is what Master Jean meant by difficult to get along with.
No shit.
Let's head back and talk things over with her.
To discuss a counter plan. That's what we're calling this? Is I'm gonna go talk about a counter plan, because that first plan didn't work at all. I don't know about calling it a counter plan. Hey Gene, it didn't work. You didn't tell me he was a giant bag of dicks. Hey Gene. Gene, you're playing it. Oh hey Amber. Amber, my
The
girl.
honorary knight. I'm just on my way out to gather some intel. I didn't expect to run into you here.
What kind of intel, girl?
Judging by your expression, you must have run into some trouble.
Yeah, dickhead.
Master Jean tasked us with a special assignment, but things seem to have run aground for the moment.
It wasn't our fault. It
No
wasn't my
need
fault.
to get down on yourself. Sometimes things just don't turn out as planned. Even I can't guarantee useful intel every time I'm dispatched.
Amber, you
You
are
just have to keep
such
at
a
it and
positive
never
person.
give up.
That's Amber for you. Amber, you have such positive power all the time.
Hey, why don't you let me try to help? What's the problem?
Master
The
Jean
fucking
asked
bog?
us to
Why?
make a connection with someone named Schubert Lawrence,
Schubert.
but it turns out that he's a peculiar character that doesn't listen to anyone, especially Paimon.
Aha, Schubert! I know him. Let me guess. He said you didn't have any manners.
Sounds like you're no stranger to his rants.
I've been on the
That's fair.
receiving end of his lectures many a time. The Lawrence clan can be very particular about such things.
I want to kill Lawrence clan.
You mean everyone in the Lawrence clan is just a big headache?
I will kill
As
them.
aristocrats, they believe there should be a certain distance between themselves and common folk. I understand their thinking, but that's just not how things are anymore.
I don't understand the thinking at
However,
all, and I think we
there
should
is
kill
one
them.
exception among the Lawrence clan, my good buddy, Eula.
Buddy?
That's right.
Amber is
Not
friends
only
with
is she
everybody.
from the Lawrence clan, but she's also captain of the Knights of Favonia's 4th Company. Eula
Oh?
is special. She's not quite like the other members of her clan. She has her own beliefs, and it shows.
So
In
she's
other
of the
words,
Knights of
She
Favonius?
doesn't really adhere to the strict rules and conventions of her family.
Okay.
However, she's still quite knowledgeable about dealing with the Lawrences. I'm sure you'll see what I mean if you meet her.
Well, yeah, it's her family. I would hope she would know how to deal with them.
That's strange. If Eula is a member of the Lawrence clan, then why would Master Jean choose us for the task? Couldn't she just ask Eula?
Well, it's a little complicated. Basically, the Lawrence clan has frowned upon the fact that Eula joined the Knights. Her family members don't particularly care for her.
Ah.
In their eyes, Eula is nothing but a traitor to the family. She's very easy to get along with. Just explain the situation, and I'm sure she'll help you come up with a way to get along with Schubert.
Okay.
In fact, I think she's out in the wilderness on patrol this morning. You should be able to find her around Storm Bear Mountains.
Okay.
Thanks, Amber. All right, you heard her. Let's go find Eula.
Good luck, you two.
Time to meet a
I've
new
got my own
waifu.
matters to investigate.
I must meet a new waifu.
The Knights have a member of the Lawrence clan. Well, if you want to learn about the conduct of the Lawrence clan, who better to ask than one of their own family members?
Listen, just because they're family Paimon doesn't mean she's gonna know anything. A lot of families are toxic as fuck. I love the Storm Bear Mountains, though, so let's go there. Hey, Eula! Why's your family cray-cray? Eula... That's a lot of Fatui. Oh, time to kill Fatui, I guess.
The Fatui? What are they doing here? Is that why Eula was sent on patrol here?
Ow.
Let's fight first and talk later.
Let's fight first and talk later. Ah, the American way.
Beautiful maid wound.
Come here. Die. No, be dead. No, be dead.
Roasted fry.
Stand with me.
Hurry up.
Mom needs to hurry up. Come here.
This one's well done. You need a hurry up.
Taste the wind. Okay, you're dead now. Oh, reinforcements. Oh shit, hi.
You're toast.
No.
Our bond is strong.
Wretched vermin!
They're releasing Anki plushies? That's hilarious. Oh, he has a sniper rifle. That would not hurt me that much at all. That wouldn't even hurt me. Oh. Why does she have, like, cool guitar intro? Why can't I move like that? Damn, why is she so fast? That was deeply dramatic for one guy. Hi, Eula. Rapidly approaching your... fucking apparently. I don't know why I can't move
You don't
like
think
that.
twice before reaching for your sword, do you? Do you have any idea how long I've been tracking these targets?
Oh, I've made a
And
great
now
impression.
You get to stake a claim. You think you're stronger because you got to them first? Mark my words, vengeance will be mine.
Why did it zoom in on her crotch? Why did it zoom in on her crotch? Vengeance will be mine. Look at my vagina.
That's right. I heard the commotion and came as swiftly as I could, only to find you two already fighting the Fatui. Not only that, you are making quick work of them too.
Yeah, I'm a
If I
badass.
didn't make my move, you would have been able to take all the credit.
But I don't want the
Still,
credit. I beat the
I'm
Fatui up
glad
all the
you're
time.
unscathed. Confronting that number of Fatui at once can be dangerous.
Not really, I'm a badass. I also don't want the credit. I beat the Fatui up like daily. I don't give a fuck. I just want the materials they drop. Actually, I'm quite used to fighting the Fatui. I do it daily.
Sorry, Paimon doesn't understand what you mean, but thanks for your concern.
Concern? Why would I be concerned for the safety of my arch enemies?
But you don't know me.
Wait a minute.
You don't know my
You
name.
were saying how glad you were that we were unscathed a second ago.
By which I meant, if you were injured, I'd have to escort two strangers guilty of stealing my targets all the way back to Mondstadt. Which would mean you'd cause me even more trouble. My vengeance would be swifter still.
Huh? So that's how you see all this?
I'm gathering she doesn't know how to interact with people very well being a noble, does she?
Yes, that's me.
Paimon thinks she's pretty strange. Although at least we can communicate with her.
No wonder you're friends with Amber.
You dare to call someone you've just met strange? Forget the aristocracy. That's rude even by normal standards.
She's got a point.
Speaking of which, how do you know my name?
This is the honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius. And speaking of rude, we're trying to investigate an aristocrat named Schubert Lawrence. He's so obsessed with etiquette that he's not even willing to speak with us.
I understand now. That's my uncle, all right.
I'm so sorry.
But why do you mean to investigate him?
Because he's talking to
I
Fatui.
see. You have some nerve defaming a family member right in front of me. I will have vengeance for this too.
How much vengeance can you get against me?
This is an assignment from Master Jean. It's just an investigation, that's all.
Yeah, because he's guilty, I bet. Because he's an asshole.
To the everyday citizens of Mondstadt, everyone in the Lawrence clan is scum.
I wonder why.
It's natural for rumors and unwarranted gossip to lead to such suspicion.
I wonder why.
Hard to avoid such a reputation when you're known as the ruthless rulers of Old Mondstadt.
And in the present, you're a bunch of
So
dicks.
That's what you think of me? Yet another transgression to avenge.
Eula!
Didn't you see it first? Oh,
This girl's funny.
Curious. We've only just met, and you've already given me 3 causes for vengeance. It's been a while since I've encountered anyone as interesting as you.
Why do you seem so happy about it?
I assume you need me to teach you the conduct of the Lawrence clan. Only then will you finally be able to communicate with my uncle, correct?
that's right. Amber told us to come and talk to you.
I'm gonna hate this,
Well
aren't
then,
I? I don't
let's
want to
begin your
learn.
training immediately. It'll be easier to train when we're back in Mondstadt. We'll require other people. We can put that aside for now. Besides, if it's the acting Grandmaster's assignment, and Amber's the one who recommended me, I should comply.
Paimon's confused. This girl's all vengeance this and revenge that. But she doesn't seem the least bit angry.
Everyone just assumes you're absolutely fucking stupid.
Paimon has met bigger weirdos before.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Apparently she is. She just teleported back to Mondstadt, apparently. Why can everyone teleport but me? Well, I guess I can teleport. I'm doing it right now. Why can everyone teleport faster than me?
Swarm Fury.
Whee! Hey, Eula. Hello. Alright, teach me how to be an
Ah,
aristocrat,
you
I guess.
finally arrived.
Although I don't want,
There's
I'm
no
not
time
happy
to
about
spare,
this.
So we'll begin with our first lesson.
For the record, I'm not happy about
Wait,
this.
hold on. There's something we need to clear up first. Otherwise, it'll keep bugging us.
So that's still on your mind, huh? Maybe you're the ones who can't let things go. Don't worry. There's a time and place for exacting vengeance. Besides, I'm not in the mood for any right now. Best
Did you
save
see
it
the
for
new
later.
Overwatch Battle Pass? I did. The Hanzo skin only has 2 ways you can customize it.
I already have a long
I was very
disappointed. Even if I wanted to begin now,
Your
I'd have
hamster
to
got a
start
good
in the
skin,
right
though.
order. Who knows how long it will be before I get to you?
Well, if you have so much to take care of...
I did not notice he had
wouldn't
pierced
it
nips. I
just
just
be
thought
easier to give us
that's
a
horrifying. I didn't know that. I didn't look that. I didn't look at his nipples.
Stealing my targets, calling me a ruthless ruler, and suspecting my uncle. All worthy of vengeance in my eyes.
The jiggle physics. Oh no, it has jiggle physics. I didn't look that closely. I just knew it was Asmodan. That's terrible. I didn't know. All right, well that's a thing. I looked mostly at the skins like at a glance, and then I looked at the Hanzo mythic skin, and I saw that it only has one, like, you can change his bow, and that's like it, and the color he is. Like, it doesn't even have as much customization as like other mythic skins. I'm like, what?
But you needn't worry, at least not whilst we're investigating this matter. I'm sure you're familiar with the phrase, a man of moral integrity fears no slanderous attack.
No, I've never heard
If
that
Uncle
phrase before in my
Schubert
life.
didn't commit any wrongdoing, then any such investigation will prove fruitless. But if he did commit a wrongful act, then he should bear the full punishment.
Reinhardt's angel
I'm
skin
sure
looks so
you
stupid with the
understand.
wings. The wings are tiny. It looks like chicken wings on Reinhardt.
Good. Now, there are two key points that aristocrats attach great importance to. Your manner of speech and your bearing. Let's begin with your manner of speech. Aristocrats have a very unique way of carrying conversation, even with mundane daily topics.
I'm gonna have to memorize
Oh,
things.
Paimon's already learned some unique conversation.
They're being attacked. Good.
Vengeance will be mine!
Paimon?
Not even close. And besides, it sounds strange.
You say it all the time.
Paimon learned it from you! And didn't you say not to call others strange? It seems you don't respect the rules of your own clan.
They did fuck up. They always are fucking up. They can't stop fucking up. Have you seen the
No,
new balance
I
changes?
don't
They're a
need to trouble
joke.
myself with such frivolous
Arissa is
formalities.
still gonna be God.
Here, allow me to demonstrate. For example, when greeting a friend, you could say, "As the morning dew greets the coming dawn, so do I greet you, my dear friend."
As the morning dew does what now?
Eula, if you want me to remember
However,
that, that's
such
not...
a phrase may only be used during the morning hours. Also, the party with whom you're speaking
Yeah, the
must
randos
be
do
of
suck.
approximately the same status as you. Morning dew is not uncommon, so it expresses that friendship should not be measured by value, yet also suggests that friendship between aristocrats is pure like water.
Eula, you're talking a lot of
Oh,
random...
no. You must be prudent with your words. Calling someone a good friend could easily offend them.
But didn't you just say my dear friend in your example?
Friendship is measured in IQ. Oh, that I lose.
Yes, I did. But you must know in the Lawrence family, dear friend is a set phrase that can only be used towards certain friends with whom one is acquainted, but not particularly close.
What?
It sounds much more pleasant to call an acquaintance a dear friend. So, another thing to remember. Aristocrats are concerned with face and being polite.
My head hurts
However,
already.
if you were to use dear friend to address an intimate friend, the recipient would think that you are deliberately trying to estrange them.
Can I just hit him?
This is only the first step in making a greeting. After addressing one another, you then exchange courtesies.
Wait.
Wait, the courtesies aren't the greeting?
Perhaps it would be better if you gave some real-life demonstrations.
Perhaps it'd be better if I just hit him.
Ah,
You don't have any friends, do you?
very well. Come with me. We'll choose some bystanders to converse with.
But bystanders won't be nobles, so they won't talk to you like nobles, will they? I'm so confused. Don't you need another noble? Oh no. This is gonna go poorly. Also, doesn't everyone kind of hate you?
Oh, you're Eula of the Lawrence clan, right? This can't be good.
This can't be good! that guy's me.
There, lowly laborer. You stand in the presence of a member of the illustrious Lawrence clan. I have words for you. Please acknowledge the glory bestowed upon thee by the nobility.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
I mean, what comes next? She doesn't know!
Solemnly kneeling to the ground with utmost sincerity.
She doesn't know!
I can't make heads or tails of anything you're saying.
Hold on. What did they always teach me?
I love it, she doesn't know!
Whenever a dispute arises, protection of your family's prestige and dignity always takes precedence. Got it. As a lowly commoner, you shall maintain absolute reverence when speaking with
What's
those under which
happening?
you so graciously toil. How dare you speak in such a manner?
Your parents abused you, Loy.
Everyone from the Lawrence clan so strange.
Yes, they are, Norman. They 100%
The
are.
days of the Lawrence clan's tyranny have long passed. I don't care what you're trying to do. Just beat it.
She's trying to give us a demonstration, that's all, man.
Like I said, I don't care what you're doing. I have nothing to say to any member of the Lawrence clan.
That's fair.
And here's a word of advice. I wouldn't be caught dead walking too closely with any one of their like in Mondstadt.
He really did.
If that's all, I'll be going. I'm afraid I won't be able to control myself if we talk any longer.
Damn.
Hey! Don't leave! Halt! Mark my words. Vengeance will be mine.
She has their vengeance again.
Wow. The Lawrence name really does carry a terrible reputation.
Yeah, for real.
Never mind him. I could have predicted.
No,
as much.
I mean, the sound bites there for a reason. You don't have to be sorry. Also, they're very fitting. I picked good sound bites for most situations. I'm a genius. I'm the greatest. Oh, we're still trying to talk to people still, huh? We're not giving up? Okay. You're in for more emotional damage? Okay. Is that a child?
Hey, look over there.
Is that? Yeah, because the child will understand what she's saying if the adults couldn't. The child will totally understand what she's saying. What is the child talking to air for? Is there supposed to be an adult there and the game's glitching?
She's all by herself, right?
Why is she talking to the air?
Because she's acting as if she's talking and laughing with somebody else.
I had an imaginary friend too when I was a kid. I was a kid? I'm a Martian. I was a child? Maybe I came out of a cocoon.
What? You mean you used to act like that too?
Listen, I was a lonely kid. Let's not make fun of me.
An invisible friend who hangs out with you sometimes? Or do they just exist in your imagination?
Listen, let's not make fun of me as a child. I was lonely. Imaginary means in your imagination.
Imaginary. Imagination.
Paimon, I don't have time to get you a thesaurus.
You must mean imagined friend, right? Why didn't you just say so?
The Lion, the Witch, and the audacity of this bitch.
Imaginary friend of yours. When does Paimon get to meet them?
We don't hang out anymore. Yeah, we broke up.
Seriously? So imaginary friends just disappear when you grow up?
Unless you're really lonely. Then it's called schizophrenia, though. Tragically, yes.
Oh, Paimon was looking forward to meeting yours. Hey, don't suppose your sister has an imaginary friend too?
They sure do.
No way! You guys are so lucky!
Paimon, you can make an
Because
imaginary
there's
friend.
this game in Liyue. Have you heard of it? It's a 4-player game, but it seems you guys could play it with just the 2 of you.
You must battle the loser out. Venti, what are you doing here? Why is God here?
Tone-deaf bard. What are you doing here?
Paimon, he's a god.
I'm here because Lisa has been making some exciting new contraptions.
You're friends with Lisa?
Why does the thought of Lisa's contraptions make Paimon so nervous?
Also, why is the god of the wind hanging out with the librarian? Why is the god of the wind?
Come now, that's no way to speak about the elegant Miss Lisa.
Are you trying to fuck Lisa?
For this particular contraption, Lisa had to import some dangerous materials from Sumeru.
That's not good. I don't trust Lisa with dangerous materials.
That's right. Looks like a nautical, but actually it's called an ergometer detector.
I mean, that fits Lisa. That's Lisa's entire personality, is that.
Lisa isn't able to use it herself, so I'm borrowing it for a while. And also, I'm testing it out for her, to see if it actually works.
Why would Lisa trust you with anything?
Why can't Lisa use it?
Why would Lisa trust you with anything?
Perhaps it's because she lacks a certain childlike sense of wonder. Or maybe there's some other reason for it.
Or maybe it'll blow up if
If
she
wanna
wanted you
know
to
for
have
sure,
it.
Just ask her yourself sometime.
So you can see them? Go on, tell us. What does his imaginary friend look like?
That would be telling.
You can't actually see them, can you?
Anyway, it's all yours now, traveler. Take a look. See if you can see Nora's imaginary friend.
Wait, did Lisa actually invent...
Did you see
That's
it?
creepy. I hate that. I hate that. Lisa actually invented something that lets me see people's imaginations? That seems dangerous and potentially illegal. Well, Venti's the god of the wind, but he's also an alcoholic, so he really is dumb, actually. And Paimon's always kind of dumb. So it's mostly those two. They're not... most everyone else in the game is usually pretty smart, but we're not making a great case for the game right now. But Venti's a drunk god, and Paimon's a Paimon. Please don't see my intrusive thoughts. I know, right? Like, adults have imaginations too, just usually either in deeply not safe for work ways or deeply, I guess, also not safe for work ways, but in the violence. Why can I see people's thoughts? This seems fucking incredibly illegal. Seems like they're best friends. This seems incredibly illegal.
So it does work for you two.
I have a childlike sense of wonder.
Wait, but this gizmo isn't in Paimon's size.
Because you're small.
Alright then, you'll just have to be Paimon's eyes on the ground. Let's go see what everyone's imaginary friends look like.
This feels like an invasion of privacy. When I was a child, if anyone could see my imaginary friend, they probably would have been horrified because I had a giant ant.
He seems kinda floaty-headed. You know, Paimon bets she has an imaginary friend.
Why is Paimon roasting that? She's always seemed kind of bubbles. I don't know. I feel like shooting bubbles. All right, let's go spy on Leno. Hi. Can I see your imaginations? You're gonna say like, oh, I had an ant. That's
lowly
cooler.
toiler. You stand in the presence of a member of the illustrious Lawrence clan. I have words for you.
We're
Please
still trying this, huh?
acknowledge the glory bestowed upon thee by the nobility, and solemnly kneel to the ground with utmost sincerity.
We're still trying this, huh?
Huh? Why don't you respond? According to the custom, I must wait until you kneel completely before I can say the next words.
That's a dumb custom.
I mustn't look at you too long, or I'll be drawing more attention to our difference in status. Oh dear, I've already stared at you for quite a while.
What the fuck is happening?
Fine. You may spare yourself the formality of kneeling, as it may be a little inconvenient. I shall continue. Oh, wait. I think there's a line for people with rude attitudes in this situation.
I love that she doesn't.
Stop bothering me, or else I might say something you wouldn't like to hear. Then again, I've got no words for anyone from the Lawrence clan.
Again? What's with this attitude?
I mean, I feel bad that Eula's not like her family because she's born in the family. She obviously gets treated like garbage, but yeah, her family's crazy. Her trying to act like them is making her be the biggest bitch. I'm glad she doesn't remember half of this stuff, it seems like, so she clearly doesn't do it regularly, but...
Yes, I don't think this attitude will change. If I keep grandstanding like this, the outcome won't be good. Let's try to find someone else to talk to. I'll remember your unwillingness to comply. Mark my words, vengeance will be mine.
Okay, the vengeance thing's pretty funny. How long is her vengeance list? We're still doing this. Okay, who else are we talking to, I guess? All right. Eula, I'm ruining your reputation. You don't have to keep demonstrating. I feel like I'm ruining your reputation in town.
You there, lowly worker.
Yeah, I've already heard it all before. Look, just spare me the time. Our answer's always the same.
Ghost Rider?
We've got nothing to say to the likes of you.
Oof.
I mean, seriously, can't you just take a hint?
Aw. She didn't even do anything yet.
Please calm down. We don't want to cause any trouble.
I know she's a Knight of Favonius, and that the Knights wouldn't misplace their trust, but the name Lawrence carries too much weight with it. Even to this very day, the descendants of the Lawrence clan are still scheming to reclaim Mondstadt and reinstate their aristocratic rule.
I mean, he's not wrong.
If that wasn't enough, here you are purposefully using their awkward way of speaking just to put on an act? Don't you care for the feelings of us ordinary folk?
Oof. I'm sorry I made you do this,
You
Eula.
have a point.
I'm sorry.
Mark my words, this transgression will not go unnoticed.
Huh? You want to fight? Listen here. I may be no match for you, but I'll be sure to lodge a complaint with the Knights of Favonius. I'm sorry, but I want her to understand that I'm serious. Listen here. If you don't want things to get more unpleasant...
You want to fight highly trained soldier? I'll lose, but I'll complain to your boss.
There's no point in quarreling any further. Let's go.
Poor Eula. Just walks up to a highly trained soldier.
It's all right. This happens quite often. Let's find someone else to talk to.
Paimon thinks we've seen enough now. Let's just stop.
Yeah, you're gonna ruin your own reputation more. Get me your manager.
Paimon thinks we should apologize for asking you to demonstrate for us. We had no idea the feelings between the Lawrence clan and the people of Mondstadt were so bitter.
For real.
What can we do? The Lawrence name is already a dirty word among every household in Mondstadt.
Sure is.
Even 3-year-olds know the story.
Oh my god.
I see this kind of attitude all the time.
Toddlers are mad at you? Well, I mean, she stops. It's the rest of her family that's not. I mean, she's even joined the Knights of Favonius. So she's not doing this. If anything, she's trying to do the opposite, because her own family disowned her. In all honesty, for her choices, she has nowhere to go. She joined the Knights of Favonius to try to help, and now her family doesn't care about her and doesn't like her. But because she still carries that last name, now the town doesn't like her. So the only other option would be to move out of the country, I guess. Yeah, I mean...
Don't worry. What with me being a Knight of Favonius, they're usually willing to speak a few words with me.
A few,
Perhaps my aristocratic manner of speech provoked them today. Believe me, it's not a big issue.
So this is the way things are normally for you? There's no need for them to direct their anger at you personally.
Yeah, your uncle's
That's
right
the way
there. We
things
should direct
are.
our anger at him.
Perhaps it's just fate for those who have made mistakes. Accepting punishment is only fair, right? But when your family has committed atrocities, I'm afraid there's no easy path to reconciliation.
Damn.
As memories are carried in the city breeze, the faults of such grievances are passed from one generation to the next. It is now my turn to bear this burden.
Damn.
At least I have a means of living a relatively normal life compared to the elders of my family. I have nothing to be discontented about.
Well, that's a very mature attitude, I suppose.
Yeah, why were you so willing to try and demonstrate for us?
Oh, that reminds me. That last person will not escape my vengeance either. Let's leave it at that. Just think of it as something I like to do. But unfortunately, you probably didn't learn much from those conversations. It seems we have no other choice but to find more people to talk to.
The burden of being a bitch.
Besides, the Traveler's pretty sharp, and nothing gets in our way on an adventure. Paimon thinks we got the gist of it now. Right? Right?
Yeah, I think I got it.
We'll just have to roll with it for now.
I'll just beat up your uncle.
Let's just keep Eula from getting anyone else riled up.
We'll just go back to
Well then, I'm glad you learned something. You're already halfway toward mastering aristocratic conduct. A proper manner of speech is more aesthetic than anything else. It stems from their taste for refinement. But we must also practice your bearing. I have a very effective way of training for this.
You walk up and start talking shit.
Come with me to
I just want to start. Dragon Spine. I don't want to go to Dragon Spine. Eula, I hate Dragon Spine. Why do I have to go to Dragon Spine? Fine, I'll go to Dragon Spine. I want to just walk up and punch her uncle in the face at this point. Her uncle's a bitch, and apparently he's mean to her, so I just want to walk up and knock him out.
Fundamentally speaking, there's little difference between snow and rain, yet people lavish praise only upon the former. Fate can be truly arbitrary.
Wanderer, you're such an edgy boy. This is my edgy boy. Look at his dumb hat. Look at my boy's dumb hat. Eula, where are you? Eula. Fuck is she? Oh, there she is. I'm stupid. Hi.
It's so cold. Does aristocrat training really need to be done here?
If you wish to truly achieve the dignified conduct of an aristocrat, you must learn to remain composed and elegant even amidst harsh conditions.
Says the girl with ice powers.
For example, you can see that part of the path up ahead is quite difficult to traverse. But a well-trained aristocrat would not only effortlessly proceed forward, but do so without a stain on their garment and their elegance fully intact.
Paimon thinks we've left the realm of aristocrats and entered the realm of adventuring. Compared to what we've already seen, this should be a piece of cake. Uh-huh. This is where you can finally apply some of your adventuring knowledge.
You look pretty confident this time. All right, let's get started. Remember, you must be graceful and elegant. Don't get knocked or launched into the air. That would be most unsightly.
Don't get your shit rocked. That would be unsightly. Dignified people don't get their shit absolutely rocked.
Squall and Fury.
Haha, I can fly.
You've exposed your shortcomings.
I didn't know those would move. Okay.
No need to worry. Head back to the starting point and try again.
I didn't know those things would move. I learned a lesson. Those things move. Okay.
It'll be difficult remember, you...
Yeah. Don't get hit. I'm learning. I didn't think those things would move. I blame you for that.
Yeah.
Now I know these things move.
That
Fuck!
won't do.
What?
You've exposed your shortcomings.
What hit me that time?
No need to worry. Head back to the starting point and try again.
What hit me that time?
It'll be difficult. Remember.
Shut up, Eula.
Too slow. Wind rises.
Shut up. Oh, they have arrows. Oh, they have bows. Oh, they have bows. I hate that. Oh, they have bows. Hi. Fox, move. I'm busy. Okay, there we go. Now I'm good.
Not bad. A lot better than I had anticipated, at least.
Alright, listen here, you little shit.
Paimon almost didn't make it through. Whew. Good thing we didn't get stuck.
You don't do anything.
So, are we aristocrats now?
Aristocrats?
Don't flatter yourselves. We've only just begun.
Are we aristocrats?
The scenario was relatively simple. In the face of a real battle, one would seldom have a chance to stop and evaluate the situation. There's a ley line monolith just up ahead that will attract nearby monsters. True elegance is the ability to calmly yet swiftly make decisions in the heat of battle. My family set only the highest expectations for me, even as a child.
Ah, no wonder you have trauma.
Let's proceed, shall we?
This is why you have trauma, Eula.
This is the ley line monolith. Go ahead, activate it.
Alright, Captain.
But be careful not to get launched into the air or frozen while fighting. That would be most unsightly.
Does it count as being launched in the air if I fly? Apparently not. So I'm allowed to fly.
How
Ow.
amusing.
Lightning, terrified! Goga, get them!
I must leave no stone unturned.
Bonk.
As a good knight should.
Fear my giant great
This
sword!
time. What a shame.
God damn it. I got frozen.
But not to worry. It's just training after all. Let's try again.
I'll catch up.
Dissipate!
The wind rises. Gotcha. Unsightly insects.
Our bond is strong!
Race you!
Squall and fury.
I'm the greatest.
Well done. Your performance was most impressive.
I am impressive.
And you managed to remain calm even in these grueling dragon spine surroundings. I'm starting to wonder if even I could have done the same. Given such an outstanding performance, it seems there is little left for me to teach you.
Good, can I beat up your uncle
Like
now?
Paimon said, adventuring is our specialty. So, that's it for our training, right? Then let's get out of Dragonspine before Paimon turns into a popsicle. Ooh.
Hold on. I was commending the Traveler's performance just now. You, on the other hand, seem to have made no progress at all.
What? You mean Paimon was also part of the training?
Well, yeah, you're like my
Yes,
parrot.
of course. You were frantically flying and dashing about throughout the entire thing. Not an elegant sight at all.
Damn.
Did you even listen to anything I was trying to teach you?
Maybe that's just not Paimon's style.
Hey, that's not true. Paimon was just focusing on you the whole time.
Whatever the reason, not heeding my instructions. A cause for vengeance, perhaps. Now, drink this.
What?
What is it? Are you trying to poison Paimon?
Certainly not. It's warm milk.
How, where,
Didn't you just say that you were freezing?
where did you keep
Take
that?
it and it'll help warm you up.
Where did you keep that?
Thank you.
Where,
Are you still planning on the whole vengeance thing?
where did you keep the
If
warm
I
milk,
wasn't,
Eula?
Then why would I care about you being cold? If you turned into a Paimon popsicle, that would ruin my plans for vengeance now, wouldn't it? So, dear friend, don't die on me out here.
Aw.
Paimon knew something was off.
I'm still concerned where she kept the warm milk. Is this is taken straight from the tap a little too literally.
All in the name of vengeance. No need to thank me.
All in the name
Now
of
then,
vengeance.
given that your training is complete, it's time we return to Mondstadt. Our last step will be preparing a cordial gift to present to my uncle when you meet him. I already have something in mind. Let's pay Sarah a visit at Good Hunter.
Well, Paimon got breast milk. I'm jealous. I mean nothing.
The wind rises.
Hi, Amber.
Oh, hey, Eula. I see you've met the honorary knight.
We meet again, Amber. Seems we're just bound to run into you these days.
Well, I just got back and was thinking about grabbing a bite at Good Hunter. But now that you're here, why don't we all eat together?
Very well. It's been some time since we've last shared a meal together. Come, take a seat. We can discuss my uncle's gift while we eat.
Yes? Is there something else you'd like to order?
Could you please prepare a serving of my uncle's favorite, gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut? We'll take it as a gift to him later.
Coming right up. It'll take some time to prepare. I'll have it here at the counter once it's ready.
Hold on a moment. Is this satisfying salad also something that Amber ordered?
No, she didn't order it. But because she didn't order any vegetables, I thought I'd throw in a salad on the house. You know, to contrast all the meat dishes.
God, Amber's me.
So, we clearly didn't order this, yet you prepared it without authorization. Mark my words, this transgression will not go unnoticed.
You're gonna take revenge on her for giving us a free salad?
You should know me by now. That's the kind of villainous character I am. Well then, please wait a moment while I get the dish for your uncle started.
Delicious unauthorized delicacies. Sarah will pay for this.
Why would you choose gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut as a gift for your uncle? Paimon's never even heard that dish before.
It's a
This
mouthful.
dish isn't actually on Good Hunter's menu. Only long-standing patrons such as my uncle would know about the dish. The old aristocrat seemed to take a liking to it.
Because of the sour flavor of the sauerkraut, not too many people are fond of it these days. I guess it's become less popular over time.
Well, sauerkraut is gross.
Eula treated me to the dish once, and I couldn't even finish a bite. I've nicknamed it gebratenes Fleisch mit Vengeance ever since. Ugh.
I never expected us to have such completely different tastes in food. If I weren't in such a good mood, I'd say that constitutes grounds for transgression.
Even Amber escapes her
Of
vengeance.
course not. It's hard to find someone in Mondstadt that attracts contempt as much as she does.
It's fine when you're just joking between us, but I'm afraid our honorary knight might misunderstand you. Eula's always talking about vengeance, but that's just how she is. It's nothing you should take too seriously.
But I am serious, and I'll remember every transgression committed against me. Ugh, it's no wonder so many people dislike you.
Paimon's starting to realize that Eula is actually a very good person. There's no need to be so awkward when you want to say something nice.
Listen, you've never been labeled as a social pariah, have you?
God, have I?
Well...
Oh, that one cut deep, Eula. Alright.
So that's why you wouldn't understand how hard it is for a bad person to try to be good. It's impossible for me, and I have no intention of acting like a good person. All right, no need to look so sullen. I'm just kidding. Come on, let's eat. The food is getting cold.
Ah, the social pariah
I'm
comment.
stuffed. I'll see Sarah about the bill.
No need. I've left the mora under the plate. If you try to settle it with her in person, she won't accept payment for the salad. Don't underestimate my ability to exact revenge. Sarah won't get the upper hand this time.
That's
All right.
hilarious.
Next, you should pay my uncle a visit. He has a small camp at the top of the mountain near Springvale. He usually whiles his time away there when there's nothing else to do.
Aren't you coming with us, Eula?
I'm afraid that wouldn't be very convenient for me. It'd be better if you two went alone. Ah, yes. Please do remember to pick up the dish from Sarah.
I still have more recon to do in the wilderness. Well, until next time.
Let's meet again. What an interesting bunch you are.
Thank you, Eula.
Here, the Gebratenes Fleischmitz sauerkraut is ready to go. Be sure to eat it while it's hot. Otherwise, the flavor will be spoiled.
I would never
and
eat
by the
this.
way, don't worry too much when Eula says strange things. She's actually a very good person.
Paimon's been meaning to ask. No one could stand the sight of Eula when she was trying to speak with the others in Mondstadt earlier. But she seemed to get along fine with you and Amber just now. What's up with that?
The people of Mondstadt don't take kindly to anyone bearing the Lawrence name. They are unable to see past her family, therefore they don't actually see Eula for herself. So no matter what Eula tries to do, it's seen as a wrongdoing. It essentially strips the meaning of anything she tries to accomplish.
How come you're able to see Eula differently then?
Well, when she joined the Knights of Favonius, it caused quite an uproar. Many people signed a petition demanding that the Knights reverse their decision. At the same time, numerous members of the Lawrence clan crowded the entrance of the Knights of Favonius headquarters, clamoring for Eula to give an explanation.
Whoa, so both sides were unhappy.
That's right. So you can imagine how determined Eula must have been under such circumstances.
Poor thing.
But thanks to Grandmaster Varka and the unwavering attitudes of others in the Knights of Favonius, they were able to quell the unrest. Tensions still remain beneath the surface, I'm afraid.
That's fair.
In the eyes of the people, she's a stain on the Knights of Favonius. And in the eyes of the Lawrence clan, she's a disgrace to her family.
Ouch.
But she simply fulfills her duty as a knight, silently helping one person after another, myself included. People like Eula should be approached with care and understanding. She could stand to be treated a little more fairly. I believe a day will come when things will get better.
Once everything's settled, we should go talk to Eula again. Paimon thinks we know how to communicate with her now.
I'm glad. I think that would make her very happy, though she might not ever admit it. Take care. Please come again.
Alright, let's go see the dickhead uncle again. Hello, Schubert.
The tent seems to be pretty tattered, but there's a really fancy chair. Could this be another aristocratic custom?
Ah, it's you again. I thought I had rid myself of you two. A few humble words, huh? Yes, that sounds appropriate enough. Very well. I'm certainly not one to be narrow-minded. I'll overlook your previous misconduct for now and listen to what you have to say.
Now let's see if I can speak fluent bullshit.
This guy thinks so highly of himself.
It appears I have misjudged you. Supreme brilliance. The glory of the nobility that continues to this day. A true loyalist. Impressive. My intentions were to test your humility. It appears you have become well-versed in our etiquette.
Oh, so he was testing us. Sheesh, what an ordeal.
I love Paimon's eternal
Your
monologue.
conduct is satisfactory. I must say, such progress in such a short time is practically unfathomable. If I may ask, from whence did you learn such a civilized manner of speech? Ah, good. Very good. You are bright, and compared with the common folk of Mondstadt, you certainly have potential. If you were of aristocratic blood, your prospects would be promising indeed.
By the way, we brought a gift. Paimon means we would like to present you with a small token of our goodwill.
Huh? Could this be? Gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut? It's evident that your sentiment is genuine. As a young person nowadays, only with no small effort could you achieve such a dish. It's been so long since I dug into a big, tasty... I beg your pardon. What I mean to say is, since it's nearly mealtime...
Oh my god, that... I didn't know you were still here. That scared me. That was funny.
Ah, yes.
I do not like
This
sauerkraut.
aroma, just as I remember it. And this exquisite sour flavor.
Yeah.
A delicacy that only us noblemen and women could appreciate.
I'm glad I'm not noble then, because I don't like sauerkraut.
I'm starting to wonder what it tastes like.
Paimon, why are you always such a
I
pig?
acknowledge your
Only on a
genuine
Reuben, that's
goodwill.
fair. I mean, everything's better in a
Such
sandwich.
Sincerity must certainly imply that you come bearing a request.
A lot of gross things can be good in a sandwich.
Wait, so you've come to know of this too? It was meant to be a family secret. Well, considering your meticulous etiquette, you must be a talent of unusual fortitude. I'm willing to place my full trust in you.
Wow, that was easy.
Please, come with me. We happen to be in need of competent fellows like yourself. To see some friends from a distant land. They have offered their assistance in restoring the Lawrence clan to its former glory.
It's really...
Trust us solely based on your etiquette.
I think it's funny that he's this stupid because I saved all of Mondstadt from a giant wind dragon. Everyone should know who I am, so the fact that he doesn't know I'm with the Knights of Favonius is really funny.
Well then, let's get going, shall we? You'll understand everything in due course.
Like, this guy must have no idea what goes on with the normal people and not know who
Do
I
you
am.
think his friends are the Fatui?
Yes, I do.
Things will get sticky if the Fatui happen to recognize you. What should we do?
I'll put a tower over my head.
Squall and Fury!
Behind enemy lines. Well, that's not a good title. Recommended Hydro and Ice. I can do that. Where's my girl Kokome?
We'll need a strategy.
And then for Ice, let's see. Who should I bring for Ice? You know, I haven't brought Mika in a while. He's not very high leveled, but I'll bring Mika. Hold on, does he have a good weapon equipped? He does. Okay, we're fine. I'll bring Mika. I haven't brought Mika in a while.
Crossbow are prepped and ready.
Mika's a sweet boy. I'll bring Mika.
Huh? Why have you put on a mask all of a sudden?
It's only proper for aristocrats to wear a mask.
Even if they are powerful, our status is much higher than theirs in the land of Mondstadt. And therefore, we shouldn't allow them to admire our true faces so easily. I see.
Man, he's really stupid.
Good thinking. Paimon thought for sure they'd recognize us.
Ah, yes, because this will
Proceed,
totally
shall
cover
we?
who I am.
I'll introduce you as my guest.
This tiny masquerade mask will completely cover who I am. 100%.
As you'll see in a moment, there are many already helping us. I heard that this area had already been purged once by the Knights of Favonius, but it's the only place around Mondstadt that is well concealed and spacious enough. Although it has fallen into disrepair and does not suit the tastes of the nobility, we simply have to make do for now.
Sorry. Can we walk any faster?
Of course not. An aristocrat always moves with grace in his steps. Moving hurriedly,
As expected, it's the Fatui!
as expected.
Because we always see them around the city. They must be very powerful.
Huh. Nothing more than foreign ruffians with power and the ability to flaunt it. But they are favorable.
Hold it right there. Who's this?
Your worst
You
nightmare.
really must know.
I'm Batman.
They're my guests. if you happen to offend them in even the slightest, and you will be held accountable by the Lawrence clan.
But this matter is of utmost secrecy. We must exercise caution.
You dare question the ways of a nobleman? I don't have time for this. Make way.
No need to sound all high and mighty like that. Fine. You may proceed.
That was easy.
Good thing you're with us. They don't dare to question you.
Of course, that is the benefit of prestige. In past times, it would be a dire offense to speak to a nobleman in such a manner. We could determine a person's fate with the blink of an eye.
That's terrifying. I hate that.
And such glory will return to me again before long.
No, I don't like that. I don't like you.
Where have I seen this person before?
Nowhere.
And who, may I ask, is this? We mustn't bring just anyone in here.
This is our new ally that I've recently met. They are completely trustworthy. You have the word of the Lawrence clan.
Our plans are strictly confidential.
You're a cult.
It's not wise to bring in an outsider at this time.
You're a cult.
Furthermore, there's been word that an outlander who joined the Knights of Favonius has been very active in Mondstadt recently.
Nah, don't be stupid. You're being
Don't
paranoid.
be ridiculous. Besides, my guest is well versed in the etiquette of the nobility.
Yeah, I'm super.
I must treat them with the proper mutual respect. The Knights of Favonius pay no regard to such details. They could never understand the intricacies of our etiquette.
And what about this thing?
Hey, that's my pet.
You mean Paimon?
Enough! You dare question my word? Need I remind you who it is who has made your activity in Mondstadt possible? Without the support of the Lawrence clan, you would have all been driven out by the Knights of Favonius like dogs.
God, I wish that
You
happened.
must immediately offer your sincerest apologies to my friend. You've offended their honor.
Yeah. Lick my boot.
Fine. I'll take your word and make no further inquiries.
No, lick my boot.
Now, to the matter at hand. Did you bring the diagram of Mondstadt's defenses as promised?
Oh, so that's what's going on here.
A diagram of Mondstadt's
Yes,
defenses?
of
It's a
course.
castle,
Here
dude.
it is.
The walls are made of rock.
Why is it so poorly drawn? Everything's so squiggly and crooked. And what is this shape supposed to be?
Excuse me? I'll have you know that I went to great lengths to carefully draw this map by hand myself. That shape is the symbol of the Knights of Favonius.
The third rock at the left is bomb.
See. Crude, but I can make do. Are you able to verify that this is all reliable information?
What could you guys be looking
Of course,
for?
you needn't worry about
You
that.
walk in the city all the
Don't forget
time.
what we agreed upon. The flag of the Lawrence clan will fly above the Knights of Favonius headquarters. The rights to that building, as well as the whole of Mondstadt, belong to the Lawrence clan.
Yes, we will both profit from this agreement. There's no use haggling over the details. We will make good use of the intel you provided. Also, be certain not to divulge our identity. There would be diplomatic consequences, you know.
They have people in the city
Don't
already, so it
worry,
makes
this
no
matter
sense
is
they would
only
need his map.
between you and I, and my new friend here. No one else will know of it. Once this is over, I shall stand atop the Favonius headquarters and rebuke their pathetic rule over Mondstadt. Then, the city and all its people will once again be under the rightful and unwavering rule of the Lawrence clan. Perfect. Just as it once was, and just as it should be.
I love this guy's like, you're an idiot.
May I remind you once again that we mustn't act rashly. That is all. For now.
Very well.
Huh? What are you doing?
The jig is up.
That's right! It's the Honorary Knight and their trusty companion, Paimon! We're here to crush your evil schemes into dust! Dust!
And breathe.
So this was all just a ploy to deceive me?
Yeah, you made it really easy.
It's your own fault!
After so much planning, this is how it ends? Huh? We'll see about that.
Alright, bye. Alright, bye.
Just as I expected. I knew I should have never trusted these foolish aristocrats.
I mean, you're right.
No matter. We already have the intel we need. Get them!
Not you, though. You're gonna run away like a coward.
They're running off.
Oh, God, hi!
Paimon remembers that this place is a dead end. Let's take care of the Fatui first and then deal with Schubert later.
Behold, I am the maid of the Knights of Favonius! Die, you bitch! Fear my great sword.
Rest and rebuild.
You had your chance.
Door is open. Let's go.
Oh, hey, Eula.
Is that Eula?
Don't touch me! Get out of my way! I'll leave on my own!
Eula, punch him.
It seems we finally caught up with you. This place is crawling with Fatui. Oh, it's you. It seems your investigation went well.
Aha! I see now. So you're the one that taught them our etiquette. And I thought you despised such pleasantries. Furthermore, there is a rule in our family. Such traditions are never to be taught to outsiders.
No one cares.
Ah, yes. Rings a bell. So what? I had no reason not to teach them.
You have brought shame to our family and ruined my plans. It's all for naught now.
I know that you poured great efforts into these plans, Uncle. But you are well aware that it was not the right thing to do. As a Knight of Favonius, I could not overlook your actions.
Knight of Favonius? Let's get one thing straight. I am your uncle, and you are a member of the Lawrence clan. You should strive to restore your family's glory. You still have a chance. Defeat every Knight of Favonius here, and leave with me. Then I shall plead with the family to spare you, and give you a new beginning.
So just to be clear, you want a Knight of Favonius to attack the Knights of Favonius?
I shall say this one last time. You are not a Knight of Favonius. You are a descendant of the Lawrence clan.
Oh, damn.
The blood of the Lawrence clan flows in your veins. You must comply with the will of the family.
The fuck she does.
Since when have I ever complied with the will of the family?
Why, you unruly maid!
If anyone should be angry, it should be me. As a member of the Lawrence clan, you knowingly plotted against the city of Mondstadt and threatened its safety. Had you ever stopped to consider the trouble it would bring to so many people? Had you considered how many enemies you would make trying to keep the plans under wraps?
You dare lecture me?
That's right. In the name of the family that you so dearly revere, Uncle Schubert. I've never experienced the age of glory you always speak of. And I've never understood our family's incessant pursuit of it. But I am capable of discerning right from wrong. And I deeply understand what freedom means to the people of Mondstadt. The Lawrence clan should never and will never become what you've dreamed it to be.
That a girl?
Oh, the disgrace of it all! How could such a rebellious monster emerge from our own family?
Things are starting to get pretty hysterical here. Politeness and elegance seem to have gone out the window.
Yeah.
That's enough fuss for today. You two, take him away. The honorary knight and I have other matters to attend to. Given that you've already taken action, I assume you've come across some conclusive evidence?
Paimon took a peek at their diagram. Your uncle had mapped out all of the Knight's patrol routes and marked out key information about Mondstadt.
And there was me thinking that he was just another elder of the family. And a lazy one at that. I never suspected he could stoop this low. So stubborn. Mark my words, vengeance will be mine. Let's discuss this later. Our first priority is recovering that diagram.
Hell yeah. Let's go beat that guy up. Oh, cool, I get to use her. Oh, Radical, what's her abilities? Oh, just a simple swing with a greatsword? That's... Huh. It's on a wicked short cooldown, though. Very basic, but it's on a wicked short cooldown, so I'll take that. It's not bad. Oh my god.
Leave it all to me.
Ah, my brain.
They're here! Stop them!
Her attack animations are very pretty.
Crush. Yeah. Beg for mercy. Crush.
Huh, she attacks very pretty. I like her attack animations, they're very pretty.
More speed. Uphill battle. Beg for mercy.
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! You can capture it.
Crush.
I must collect myself. I must kill her.
Shudder. Crush.
This one's well done.
Let's keep going, team. Neutralizing.
Shudder.
Finally, so quiet.
Flood of frost.
But unfortunately,
Crush.
Oh wow, that's a good ultimate. Not quite sure what it did, but it did a lot of damage.
Allow me.
Precision strike.
Goba, get them.
I must leave no stone unturned, as a good knight should.
I will end you. Let's end this quickly.
Steady as stone.
This isn't good.
Rest and rebuild.
Shudder.
There we go.
Death.
Beg for mercy. Shudder.
I didn't notice that was an elevator, I'm stupid. I am very dumb.
That's where they put the duck.
It's here, huh? I guess there's no other option but to fight.
You're toast.
Leave the wounded to me.
Leaving so soon? You dare provoke me! Fatui, come forth and dispose of them!
Rest and rebuild. Goba, get them.
I must leave no stone unturned. Time to clean up. I'll catch up.
Come here, motherfucker. Beat you up.
Allow me.
You had your chance.
Harden up.
Crush.
Nice.
This must be it. They may very well have already made a copy of it. But without my uncle as their puppet, There'd be no use in them attacking the city.
The Fatui wouldn't have relied only on your uncle.
True. But if their plan had hinged purely on taking Mondstadt by force, as opposed to with the help of a puppet, they could have spared themselves the trouble. The Fatui are dishonest, but they wouldn't go as far as to start an open war. Their opposition wouldn't just be Mondstadt alone. Anyway, I'll inform the acting Grandmaster. She'll know how to handle things from here.
Oh yeah! You suddenly appeared at just the right moment!
Yeah, about that. Because you stole my targets by attacking the Fatui I'd been tracking earlier. I came to exact my vengeance. You tried to do my job for me, and I'm here to return the favor.
Guess we're even now.
Finally! After all this time, Paimon understands what you're saying! In reality, you sensed that something might happen to us during our investigation. You were worried about us and your uncle, so you brought a team to take a look.
My purpose was vengeance. Don't twist the story. You don't look too bright, but it turns out you have a knack for scheming.
She's a little Chinyubo.
And mark my words, I'll remember that.
Hey, what do you mean Paimon doesn't look too bright?
No, that one's right, Paimon.
You have seeded a deep enmity between us. Just you wait. Even if you were to be completely destroyed, I would never forget you.
Bring it on!
I like your fighting spirit. I'll take this diagram back to the Knights of Favonius and take it from here.
Okay.
Sure. Well, see you around.
That you will. And make sure not to steal my targets next time.
Okay. Thank you, Eula. Hey, big chest. Nom 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 nom. Big chest. Eula's so funny. So now I've done that, can I finally do this event? I think I'm finally allowed to do this event. Because that's what was getting in my way of doing the event. Was Eula's quest line. So now I can finally do the event. No, I don't want to talk to you. God damn it. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Klee.
Okay, got it. But fish taste best when they're freshly blasted. Grill them over a fire and they'll turn extra crispy and smell so good.
I love this little pyromaniac.
Don't worry, Jean has informed me about all that a while ago. So, I went ahead and placed some orders at Good Hunter. Over the next few days, their chefs will be preparing the best fish fresh from the lake and cooking them right away. Freshly cooked fish served with Klee's favorite spices and my specially prepared desserts. I'm sure it'll be just as delicious as your catches.
Okay, then I'll trust your taste, Lisa. I promise I'll stay in the city and play Dodoko's boom-tastic adventure. I won't go fish blasting or make any trouble for Albedo's friend. Anyway, I'm gonna go look for Mr. Honorary Knight and Paimon now.
Hi, Klee.
Is someone looking for us? Mr. Honorary Knight and Paimon! Klee was just thinking about you and then you appeared! How'd you do that? Oh, did you somehow magically hear Klee's thoughts?
Yep.
Oh, little cutie and Paimon, you're here just in time. Looks like I won't have to go to the trouble of writing you a letter now.
Klee's wish and summoned us here.
We had some time on our hands and wanted to look for something to read in the library. adventure. It sounds way more fun than reading a book. It's a new game Lisa made for me. We came up with the name together. You're amazing, Paimon. You remembered the name so quickly. Whoa, you can design games, Lisa? Paimon thought that you were just into books.
I merely drew some inspiration from Shroomsplosion, a game from back when I was a student. It didn't really take too much effort. As long as we keep Klee happy during these unique circumstances, I'm willing to design as many games as she likes.
Oh, now that Paimon thinks about it, Klee mentioned Albedo's friend, right? Did something happen in Mondstadt?
It's not too serious, but the situation still has to be treated with caution. Recently, fish species native to Sumeru have begun appearing in Cider Lake. Allowing them to spread would put the ecological balance of Mondstadt's waters at risk. Luckily, Klee noticed some fish she'd never seen before while she snuck out to play. She caught a few and showed them to Kaya. If it weren't for Klee, I'm afraid most of the local species would have already receded by the time ordinary citizens fully grasp the situation. And if a change occurs in the underwater ecosystem, it could very well affect the quality of water in Cider Lake. Consequently, the entire wine industry of Mondstadt could be in danger, and that poses a major threat to our economy.
I saved the day! I even got praised by Master Jean.
Good job, Klee.
So that's what happened. Whew, good thing Klee noticed the fish before things got out of control.
The investigation team sent out a few members to inspect Cider Lake and look for the origin of the intruding species. To avoid disturbing these little invaders, Klee has to keep her treasured bombs away for some time. The investigation team's instruments are extremely sensitive, so any explosion within a certain distance of the lake would affect their data. Jean said that Klee would definitely get bored being cooped up inside the city all the time. Albedo's busy making improvements to the reconnaissance company's experimental equipment, while Kaya just left for a business trip. So the task of looking after her fell on my shoulders.
But I'm not bored anymore because Lisa invented Dodoko's Bombtastic Adventure. Mr. Honorary Knight and Paimon, let's play together.
All right, the game table is right over there in the garden. The orders I've placed at Good Hunter will also be delivered there.
That's hilarious. Is this whole event just playing with Klee?
Please enjoy yourselves. It's not every day you get to play games with Klee, surrounded by the scent of flowers on the breeze, with delicious food delivered right to you.
Wait, Lisa, are you not coming with us?
Don't you think it'd be a little unfair if the game's creator joined in? I don't want to spoil the fun.
But Lisa, you're hot.
Besides, as the librarian, I still have my basic responsibilities to take care of.
But don't you avoid work as much as possible?
That just sounds like another excuse for staying indoors.
Run along now. Have fun playing with Klee.
Okay then, we'll catch you later, Lisa.
It's honestly so funny. Alright, let's see what this event's like. Hopefully it's fun.
We're here, Mr. Honorary Knight. This is where we'll play Dodoko's Bombtastic Adventure. Whoa, Lisa picked a really good spot. Paimon loves it here already. All right, teach us how to play, Klee.
Kaboom!
Yeah, let's play.
I'm scared of what this game's gonna be. Alright, let's see. Watch the positions of the spiky fish and choose the right special Jumpy Dumpty. After special Jumpy Dumpty is thrown in the field, right, it's most special Dumpty fish blow up. Okay. Throw special Jumpy Dumpties to blow up as many spiked fish as possible. Special jump tees, different colors, have different explosion AoEs, keep their unique types in mind. It will automatically explode. Okay. Oh, this is gonna require thought. I'm so smart. I am a fucking genius. Oh god. Okay. A lot going on here. Fuck. Wait, but why does it have such a big AoE? I am very confused. Why does it have a giant AoE if it's not a giant AoE? Okay, that makes the AoE look a lot bigger than it is. That one I kind of sucked at. I don't understand this one at all. Oh, I'm stupid. That makes infinitely more sense. I'm fucking dumb. Okay. I'm dumb. I understand now. That makes it infinitely easier. You see grass and some frontal blast, but Sigurus will be loaded up to the single explosion. Oh. Well, fuck that up. Throw special abilities make. I fucked up. Ah, so that's what it does. Well, fucked up my timing. I fucked it up. I fucked up. Well, that I didn't do very well. Oh well. God dang it. Oh well. That was a cute little minigame.
Dodoko defeated lots of bad spiky fish warriors. Even the spiky fish king was no match. Dodoko, Jumpy Dumpty, and Clee, Sparks and Splash are the best.
She's so funny.
This game reminds Paimon of the incident happening in Cider Lake. Did Lisa base its theme on that?
Probably.
But come to think of it, why go to the trouble of finding the invading species when they could just ask Clee to blow up every suspicious fish?
Because Clee would blow up everything.
They could even give us some bombs and let us handle this.
No bombs for Paimon.
Oh, well. From the looks on your faces, it seems like you're having fun.
It's Lisa! You're here! We loved playing Dodoko's Bombastic Adventure. What a fun game you designed!
Thanks for playing. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Perhaps I should come up with some new updates?
Ooh, yay! Clee wants to see Dodoko going on adventures in all kinds of places. No, wait. You must have spent a long time working on the game. It must be exhausting. We shouldn't make Lisa work too hard.
Aw, she's sweet.
Thank you for being so considerate. But if it helps keep you happy while you stay inside the city, I'll be more than happy to spend as much time as needed. Of course, I understand that you prefer going on your own adventures whenever you like. The game is just meant to be a new way to pass the time. Anyway, I have some great news. And I've also brought a gift for you cuties.
A gift? Actually, I have a gift for Mr. Honorary Knight and Paimon, too.
We'll get to the gifts in a moment. Let me tell you the news first. That's right. 2 knights from the investigation team found the invasive species nest and swiftly disposed of it.
Well, that's good.
The knights have also determined the cause of their invasion. The species were accidentally introduced to the lake by a merchant without any malicious intent, so the knights let her go after some lecturing and issuing a fine.
Luckily, they didn't cause too much trouble, but even Paimon thinks that merchant was way too careless. Is it time for gifts yet? Can Klee go first?
Of course.
She's so precious. I love her. I would die for this
Klee's been
child.
returning home on time every day without being reminded by anyone. So, I've been wondering what you're up to lately.
When I was home at night, I looked through Albedo's crafting book and learned to make this.
Oh no.
Da-da-da!
Aw, it's adorable.
Whoa! It's Dodoko throwing a jumpy dumpty! Yep, I made a figure that looks like the Dodoko from Dodoko's Bombastic Adventure!
That's adorable.
Even though I can't make it throw real bombs.
Down, Klee.
I hope it'll remind you of the fun we had together and blast away your troubles and boredom. A big Dodoko toy! Oh, Paimon loves surprises like this! With this, it'll feel like we're adventuring with Klee and Dodoko wherever we go!
That fucking surprised me. I didn't know you were still here, Chaos. Hi.
I'm so happy you like my gift. I worked super hard on it. What's your gift, Lisa? I want to see.
Larkin, that's fair.
Well, I'm afraid my gift is a lot less creative than yours. It's a storybook about Dodoko's bombastic adventures.
Oh, but Lisa, I can't read.
An adventure story! Yay!
Lisa, I can't read.
A whole storybook!
The little cuties return to Mondstadt and join Klee on an adventure with Dodoko. Together, they defeated the bad spiky fish warriors and then enjoyed an afternoon tea. A most fitting way to end Dodoko's bombastic adventure.
Did you plan out the whole story while designing the game?
I mean, she is a librarian.
No, as the protagonists of the story, you, little cutie, and Klee all played an important part in bringing the story to life.
Ta-da!
I've left a blank spot in the book specially for illustrations. But I just thought of an even better idea. Since we're all here on this special occasion, why don't I take a photo of you together?
When did you set that camera up? How did you do that without me noticing?
Sure! We got to see our friends and
Lisa?
play games
Yeah.
together. That's definitely worth celebrating.
Everyone loves Lisa. Lisa's like the mommy character.
Come on then, Mr. Honorary Knight and Paimon. Ready, Lisa?
Alright, kiddo, come here.
Klee had so much
You wish you saw that?
today. 3, 2, 1. Dodoko!
Klee, you can't be jumping up and down during the photo. I mean, you could probably train yourself to sound like anything if you're willing to put in the work for, like, vocal exercises and train yourself. Oh, that's cute. Klee drew in the book. That's so cute. Wow, Klee's a better drawer than I am. That's insulting. Wow, that was fun. Oh, I got a wait, I can put that in the house. Wait, I can put that in my little house. Hold on. Ceramic teapot. I can put that in my house. That's fair.
Maybe.
I also never shut up. There's a lot of cool characters I wish I could be like that, or like the quiet, silent types, and I talk too much, so I never shut the fuck up. Oh yeah, this is the teapot I live in, by the way. You know, you ever just live in a teapot? Sometimes it'd be like that. Alright, goodbye, bird.
If you ever have it.
Crazy. I was crazy one. Put me in a room, a rubber room. Oh, you'll like this. Look. Look, this is my little orb with jellyfish in it. This is where I come to ponder the orb. Ah, I got a chair. A rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. I'm gonna put a chair. Look, I've got a chair now. Look how rich I'm becoming. I have a chair. What else did I get? I have... Oh, I'm gonna put this candelabra on candelabra, and I'm gonna put this typewriter. That's a fucking massive typewriter. What the fuck? Who is this typewriter built for? Goliath? I'm gonna put that fucking typewriter there for my decorations. And then I have this cat that I just keep inside, you know. Big brains, fucking save changes. Now I have a cat in here. This is a fuck. This typewriter. I look like a child. I look like a fucking child. It's for big ideas. I thought, can I place Cleese? Oh yeah, I can put people in my house. You ever just have your friends live in your house? Oh wait, while you're here, I need to show you one of my favorite characters in this game. Hold on, where is my boy? Hold on, I need to show you Razor. Hold on, look. Look, this is Razor. So this is that girl Lisa's son. Look at, he's an idiot. He was raised by wolves. He has a voice like about potatoes, I think. Fucking love potatoes.
You are strong, like a wolf. I like to hunt with you. We catch a lot. I like meat. And I like potatoes.
That's the voice. I fucking love that voice. That's just me. Razor's just a fucking mood. Razor's my spirit animal. I like meat and potatoes. He just all he has to say is, I like meat and potatoes. Yes, give me the Primo Gems so I can play the gacha. Yes, Primo Gems. Yes, feed my gambling addiction.
Give it to me. All of it, whatever it is. What
yes.
exactly is it?
I got gambling addiction for playing a dumb little egg game. Fuck yeah. Alright. Anyway, where's the thing Clee fucking gave me? How do I put that in the house? Am I stupid? Am I dumb? It's very possible I'm dumb. There's a storybook. Can I look at it? Oh, yeah, I can actually read it. That's funny.
Whenever you need me, I'll be there.
Noelle, shut up. I'm trying to look through the inventory. Well, I don't know how to put the thing down that Clee gave me. Oh well. Anyway, what's the other time limit event? What else am I being timed on? Waterborne poetry. I can't fucking talk. I don't like poetry, but... Goals and leeway. Head there to continue the quest. Got it. Leeway. I'm on it. Leeway. I'd like to point out I'm not good at poetry. At all. Okay. Oh yeah, my dailies. Nice. Nice. Poetry. Where am I going? Where do I gotta go? That is not where I thought I had to go. Okay. That's not what I meant to do. I'm fucking dumb. Stop it. Ah, delete. Stop being dumb. Stop being stupid me. Anyway. Once I get done being dumb, go to quest. Tell if you're tired, it's just cold. I mean, aren't you always both of those things? Why is Venti here?
Looks like you're having fun. What's the occasion this time?
Oh, do I spy a traveler and a Paimon? We were just talking about you. This is more serendipitous than finding Mora after face planting on the road.
Do you face plant in the road a lot? Also, Venti, what are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be the god of Mondstadt? Shouldn't you go back to your country? This is a different country. Hu Tao. I already know who Hu Tao was. Ah! Oh my god. Why did that scare me?
I'll bet you have some brilliant
Why did that fucking
tales
scare
from
me?
your journey to fill me in on. I can see it in your eyes.
Venti, I just saw you.
Excellent. I knew I could count on you.
Venti, I just saw you.
What were you talking about before we got here? Something fun? Or something delicious?
We were talking about one certain traveler and how two's company, but three's a crowd, as the inseparable duo tore around to that.
It was too
making
quiet, that's
4
fair.
friends here and 5 more there, often at 6s and 7s as they brave the lakes and seas, collecting pieces of 8 and countless other treasures.
Pieces of 8?
They clearly must have 9 lives. Wink, wink. Let's hope they have less than 10 deaths.
What?
What the? It just gets worse and worse.
Hu Tao?
Shortly, you may attend a grand banquet at Stone Gate. All will be dressed to the nines.
God damn it!
So in 3 short seconds,
I forgot I put the Pirates of the Caribbean theme on there.
Of one speech, each what this event is about.
Oh, I don't like poetry. I don't.
Correct. It's a poetry gallery.
I don't like poetry.
Mondstadt and Liyue are hosting it together.
Wait, why are Mondstadt and
Do you
Liyue
still
hosting
remember
it
the
together?
promise I made to the distinguished director Hu here during the lantern rite?
Nope, not even a little.
Oh, something about writing poetry together?
That's right. At the dinner table that night, I just knew this young bard was a rare talent with exceptional taste. You know, it's rare to encounter.
I know you
such
love
a
poetry. I'm
kindred
too stupid
spirit.
to understand half of
And
poetry.
now, I finally seized the chance to collaborate. It took me much trekking across the land to petition Eugene Terrace and contact the Knights of Favonius, but eventually, in the spirit of friendship and poetry sharing, I managed to successfui organize the neighboring nation's
Metaphor.
congenial poetry.
I'm not good at
gathering.
metaphors. I take things literally.
Weird name. Liyue's poetry is known far and wide, and Mondstadt is the city of wine and song. With 2 nations teaming up, it'll be double the fun, and a great chance for people from both places to get to know one another. Hu Tao and I will be the co-hosts for this poetry gala. Of course, I haven't studied the various forms and formalities of Liyue poetry for very long, so please forgive my dreadful performance just now.
Ow, probably.
Not at all, Venti.
I wasn't paying attention.
You followed my lead most excellently.
Hu Tao's weird in fairness, and so's Paimon.
Well, this sounds like fun. Let's get involved.
Why do I... Forsooth, I won't to dabble in a verse.
Oh, Paimon, sure you'll be amazing.
Organize.
Remember that time in Liyue, when Paimon gave you the first half of a couplet? Wind rises, winds never churn. You came up with the second half right away.
I don't remember that at all.
Looks like someone's got a knack for this.
No, I don't.
Perhaps we'll have to raise the difficulty a little.
Please don't.
All right, so basically you guys are here to discuss the activities for the poetry gala, right?
I don't want to write poetry. Don't make me do it.
Looks like little Paimon's brain has gained a wrinkle or 2. You guessed it
Damn,
so
savage.
effortlessly, but you still guessed it wrong.
Huh?
Damn.
Wait, Paimon guessed wrong? We came here hoping to invite a special guest.
I already told you.
Oh, Xiao! My edgy boy!
Never having penned a verse myself, how could I hope to judge the poetry of others? Besides, afflicted with karma as I am, the raucous atmosphere you are cultivating is precisely the kind which I must avoid.
I love this edgy
as you
motherfucker.
well know.
Hey now, there's a first time for everything, right? We all start from itsy bitsy spider, but give it a shot and you'll be wandering lonely as a cloud in no time.
His title is literally the Slayer of
You don't have
Demons.
to join us in person if you really don't want to. You can just watch the party from a nearby mountaintop and cheer us on. But at least head down and take a look first. It's right by the inn, and there's plenty of fun.
Slay me. I mean, he is kind of hot.
With. It can't hurt to take a quick walk and check things out.
Besides, with the renowned traveler here, what is there to fear?
Come on, Zhao. Join us. It'll be fun. No chaos, no.
Consider it.
Bad. Alright, bye. I wish I could disappear into a flash of edgy smoke like that.
Time. Why don't you all head to the venue and take a look around? Quite a few of your friends should have arrived.
You have to
by
live
now.
forever.
Yes, that's right. Venti and I still need to discuss the poem for the opening ceremony. So, we'll catch up with you later. Plus, our Adeptus friend might need a bit more convincing. We'll see if we can coax him down.
I like that they're gonna try to coax Zhao out of his tree like a cat. I do love you, but you have to live forever. You have to experience the heat death of the universe as the sole witness to humanity's existence and end. I am much less excited about this one as I was playing with Klee. I liked playing with Klee a lot more. I don't really like poetry. I am not good at poetry. I'm not smart enough to do it. Only because it's pretty. The heat death of the universe, or...
Lively. Didn't think there'd be so many people here already.
Oh god, is this...
All of them are familiar faces. Let's go say hi.
How many playable characters are here? Hey guys. I have both of these boys. Look at these pretty boys. I have both of you. I like Eula better than poetry.
Look who's here. This poetry fest seems to have attracted talent of the highest caliber.
I should not be so shocked that you're here, Mr. Author Boy.
I was actually heading into the mountains to train, but he accosted me on the way and dragged me here.
Hi, Chongyun. I know who Chongyun is! I summoned him! I'm aware!
How your words wound me. Is it not the responsibility of an exorcist of Liyue to ensure that this celebration of friendship between our two nations stays free of evil spirits? Besides, this is an excellent opportunity to meet heroes who have come from far and wide. Surely, you must be curious as to how that heroine of Mondstadt was able to lift such heavy objects like they were but a feather.
Does he mean Noelle?
Are you talking about Noelle? Yeah, she's super strong.
Yeah, she's my girl. She's the best girl in the game.
Well, since you are so well acquainted, could we trouble you to introduce us later?
Yeah, she's the best girl in the game.
Fine.
I took her on a date.
Don't forget to help me with my investigation.
Ah! Why?
The only reason I agreed to come at all.
It's the idea of me going on a date that's scary. That's how single I am.
Naturally.
I'm not even allowed to
I
date the
could never forget
waifus.
such a thing. My word is my bond. Relax, dear Paimon. All will be revealed in time.
Okay.
Paimon. Okay. Where's Noelle? I heard Noelle's here. Is she actually here? I'll be really mad if she's not. Where's my girl? I mean, I'm playing as Noelle right now, but where's my girl? Hey, here's Diona! There's Noelle! Waifu! Hi. Hello, Noelle. I love you so much. I took Noelle on a date. Hello.
Oh, it's the traveler in Paimon.
Hey, Mika. I know who he is! I was just playing as him!
Are you here for the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala as well?
You said that with a straight face? Is Paimon the only one who thinks it sounds weird?
It does sound weird.
Representatives? No. Nothing fancy like that. We were sent here by the Knights of Favonius to help maintain order and set up the venue. But I didn't really do anything useful so far. Noelle brought all these tables and chairs here from Mondstadt by herself. She's a true knight.
Oh, no, that's just not true. Your efforts were indispensable. You selected the venue, drew up the layout, and so on. Also, you're the true knight here. I'm still in training.
If anything, I should be addressing you as sir.
She is right. He is a knight and she's not.
No. Please don't. Just keep calling me Mika.
Why does it feel like these two could keep this up all day?
Yeah, they would both apologize to each other until they
Master
both die.
Jane did say that as long as we keep on top of our work, we should take a look around while we're here and get involved in the poetry gala as much as we can. But I haven't written much poetry before, so I'm not sure if I'll fit in.
God, what a mood.
I actually have the same concern.
Yeah, plus, you won't be alone. We're joining too. The Traveler's a really good writer.
Oh, sure I am. Paimon, shut the fuck up.
In that case, we'll try our best too.
Paimon, shut up. I'm not a great writer.
Perhaps the challenge of writing poetry is a rite of passage that all who wish to qualify as a knight must eventually face.
No, Noelle, that's not true.
Paimon wouldn't go that far.
Noelle, not everything is a test.
No backing out now. See you soon.
Sure. Maybe you can teach me a thing or two.
Oh, Mika beat me to it. I was gonna ask for help too.
I love you both. You're both very wholesome. Where's my... Then Diona's here, my favorite alcohol-hating cat. There's booze here, and Diona hates it, doesn't she?
Traveler and Paimon? I didn't expect to see you here.
Hello, my edgy cat.
Are you here to mix drinks? That's right. I was specially asked to attend this event on behalf of the Cat's Tail, and I'm also here as a mixologist representing the Mondstadt wine industry.
The industry you hate.
You're representing Mondstadt's wine industry? Oh, you must be hating every minute of it. Of course I hate it. It's also a perfect chance to destroy the reputation of Mondstadt's wine business once and for all.
I love that she hates booze.
Opportunities like this don't come around every day, you know. Huh? How do you figure that? All I need to do is add some gross ingredients to the drinks, and I can create the most disgusting.
She's gonna poison them.
Imaginable. Nobody will ever buy wine from Mondstadt again. Paimon thinks you'll end up getting the opposite result. Huh, just you wait. I ain't about to mess this up.
That's so funny.
Are you gonna write some poetry with us too? Poetry? I've heard plenty of bards sing in the tavern before, but I've never tried writing any myself. You should join in. It'll be fun. Fine, if I have time.
Diona's so funny. I love that she hates booze so much. Also, hold on, I have to do something real quick on my computer. Give me 1 second. Sorry, I had to finish that. I should probably end stream soon too, honestly. But I want to see more of this event if I can. I want to know what it's going to make me actually do, or if it's just going to be cutscenes. Sudden gust of winds forced everyone to briefly shut their eyes.
Melodies wandering the wind, wafting to pastures beyond their home.
Two greedy fishies struggling to swim. They ate so much that they're starting to groan.
Animal crystal fly draped in gold robes, a bright little light from that glazed lantern glows.
I am so
Inches
confused.
pinch the rice and scoot while the boars of the forest anxiously root.
Welcome one and all to this festival of poetry, jointly organized by Lua and Mondstadt.
Or, in full, the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala. We're your hosts, Liyue's verse-monger of the darkest alleys, Utao.
And Mondstadt's liquor-loving lyricist, Venti
You
the
put
God.
liquor-loving in your
The
title?
purpose of this event is to promote friendly poetic exchanges between our two nations. So please, have fun, talk to other people, and make some new friends.
It's extra funny because nobody here is aware that Venti is the fucking god of Animo. Like, he's the god of Mondstadt, and no one here fucking knows.
If you're here, you're our guest, so please enjoy this poetry fest.
I'd also like to reassure everyone that this event welcomes people of all skill levels, from first-time rhymers to seasoned songwriters. If you ask me, the most important thing you can bring to writing poetry is authenticity. That means reaching deep down to all the thoughts and feelings you usually hide away or struggle to express, and putting them into words.
No, thank you.
Just right from the heart in whatever form you like.
No, I'm keeping those things locked up where they belong.
Cut loose and enjoy themselves to the fullest. Venti and I have carefully prepared 3 themes to be revealed over the course of 3 days.
Huh?
Let's get right to it. The first theme is Riddle Me This.
Oh, I suck at riddles.
Solving riddles, huh? Interesting. It's actually a pretty good choice for a warm-up activity.
I'm bad at riddles, though.
I'm glad they're not making us write sonnets or something right at the start.
Does everyone see the lanterns hanging around the venue? These have been specially prepared for the riddle game. Simply write down your riddle and hang it on a lantern. Then Venti and I will select a few to pose to the crowd, and you will try to solve them. We'll now give you some time to write down and hang up your riddles. Feel free to walk around and talk with the other contestants to get the creative juices flowing.
No.
And remember, whoever guesses the most riddles correctly will get a prize.
And with that, the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala has officially begun.
Oh, you two. You the poetry, okay. I don't like riddles.
Oh, let's see what's on this lantern.
I know well.
A tender sigh for home, how far the flowers roam. A visitor asks me why, for a dream beyond the sky. Okay, someone from Lua definitely wrote this one.
I just read that one too. Liyue's poems seem pretty difficult to grasp.
Dreams? Sky? Is it talking about some kind of bird?
Squawk!
So it means something like, this thing's really far from home. It's in a vast area, and it's flying really high.
Sure.
Oh, you're
Fuck.
amazing, Paimon.
Fuck all I know.
Oh, it looks like I still have a lot of learning to do.
That's fair.
It's nothing really. Once you've spent enough time in Lua, you just sort of pick up on these things.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean. Back when I was out with the Grandmaster on the expedition, I started picking up some local customs without even realizing it.
But back to the riddle. We still haven't actually solved it. What could it be talking about?
Something that flies high and far. Oh, that makes me think of dandelions.
I would have not thought of that, but that's a good idea.
That makes sense. And Mondstadters believe that dandelions can carry your feelings on the wind.
But maybe we're missing something? It can't be that easy. After all, it's a riddle from Liyue. What would their equivalent of the dandelion be? If there even is one.
Fuck if I know.
What do you think, Traveler?
Don't ask me.
Great! Then we'll have one answer ready to go when the game begins.
Right, just like Venti said. As long as the interpretation makes sense and reflects our perception of the poem, then perhaps there are no wrong answers.
Art do be like that.
No matter what the real answer is, the guessing's all a part of the fun.
Art do be like that.
Let's go look at the next one.
Oh yes, I want to see if there's any Mondstadt-style riddles.
Is there a Mondstadt style? Well, this looks like it's going to be like all cutscenes take longer than I thought it was. So I'm actually going to stop there since I've been going for 2 hours and I have other stuff I need to do for today. So I'm going to stop there. So thank you everyone for coming out. I think it was mostly just Lily, but thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate it as always, and I will see everyone the next time. Goodbye, chat!